Had to get double audio, and we should be good. Ba-boom. Video game. Alright. So, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. We just gotta hop right in. New game. Input your name. My name, of course, is Doc. Your name is Doc? Yes. So, Forbidden Memories. I'm going to just mash through the text. There's a lot of text and not a lot of story. It's PlayStation 1 game. And we're here for the fights, the duels. Also, right off the bat, I want to mention that this is the 15 card drop mod. Which means that I have I'm gonna get 15 cards for each win instead of 1. This is purely just to minimize the amount of grinding we have to do. But first, we're gonna take a look at the deck we have. So we got Book of Secret Arts, Powered Magic Uses, but only like the light-hearted ones. We get Dark Hole, which is the worst of the 2 destruction spells, and we get Forest. Okay. I see some zombies. I see a thunder, 2 thunders. Which actually, see here. Do we have any dragons? 2 thunders, no dragons. Okay. I think that's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and reset for hours and hours. So we're just gonna take it and go fight Simon. So to fight Simon, you have to run away first. For reasons. But yeah. 15 card drop instead of regular. And I'm going to beat all duelists. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, so I have a zombie and a warrior. Let's fuse those to make zombie warrior. Very creative, such wow. If you know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't know how to play Forbidden Memories, necessarily. Because it's such different. That should make Stone Ghost, yeah. So in this game you can fuse just the cards in hand, and some fusions make sense, like a zombie and a warrior makes zombie warrior. A zombie and a stone card makes Stone Ghost, like those make sense. Some doesn't necessarily make sense. Alright, Plant and Fiend should make, nope. Never mind. And also, at the start of your turn, you draw until you have 5 cards in hand, no matter how many cards you actually played last turn. I say played, but like you can only make 1 play from hand per turn. Like I can't access my hand anymore this turn. So usually that play is to dump and or fuse some cards and then attack. Or it could be setting a trap or playing a magic card. You know? Nice and easy. So, normally in vanilla, you would get 1 card. That would be this Lego. But I also got Rainbow Flower and Mechanical Spider and another Lego and a Puddle Trick and an Air Mound, etc. 15 cards in total. Which does make it less grindy. I wouldn't say easier, just less grindy. So let's have a look at. We got Soaking, which I don't know, might be useful. Horned Imp, that's pretty big attack damage. And Rainbow Flower. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and just remove some cards and add some other cards. Basically try to get more synergy. And for now, that just means like get a bunch of the same types. Because if I can make like a couple of fusions more consistently, that's generally better. Alright, so we save the game and then we move on to the duel grounds. And this is the first instance of a gauntlet. If you're doing all duelists, you have to battle Tiana and Villager 1, 2, and 3 in a row without saving. Because if you leave the duel grounds, you can't go back later and fight them. Specifically, you can't go back later and fight Villager 3. So you have to do all of them in order. Alright, let's have a look here. Plant and a zombie might fuse? Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. Very nice. It's very strong fusion. Yeah, Warrior and a zombie, we've seen before that Zombie Warrior. Tiana and the villagers aren't necessarily difficult, but it's good to be accustomed with the fact that sometimes you're in for several duelists in a row. Okay. I don't really care about forcedness, so I'm going to try to fuse it. And then keep fusing, basically. Which is essentially just gonna throw it out on my hand. Which is a good thing because that means I get to draw more cards next turn. Hopefully seeing something better. Let's see here. A water and a Thundermake Boldex Cargo, which is pretty strong early game. I'm also, and this seems pretty basic, but choosing my weaker monsters to attack the face down if I'm certain that they can defeat the face down, because then I have more attack power to beat on the life points. But yeah, we beat Tiana. Again, that's not the difficult duelist. The difficulty comes in having to fight 3 more people without saving. So let's have a look at what we won. Tiana. We got some rocks. That's pretty good. I'm definitely gonna sub those in. And a dancing elf, which I think I'm gonna sub in as well. Let's see here. My dinosaurs can go. Dancing elf. I actually got 2 of those. Nice. Ancient jar. Okay, I got more than I thought. I don't think I'm gonna use Force. Don't think I'm gonna use Book of Secret Arts currently. Get rid of my water monsters and thunder monsters for now. I haven't gotten those yet. Alright. So now we have more cards we can focus a little bit. So specifically, like Dancing Elf and other female monsters together with rocks or plants, really strong. And I guess I'm putting those back in. So that's what's happening, that's what we're doing. Okay. So plant plus zombie plus another zombie. To show that there are tiers to this. So we get wood remains. And I thought that would have made Pumpkin the King of Ghosts, but apparently you might need another plant instead of another zombie. So that's my bad. Let's try those. Nope. So another thing I do is I try when I attempt a fusion that I'm not sure it's gonna work, I do the more powerful monster last in the fusion chain. Because then if it fails, I still get a powerful monster summoned. Does that work? Keymaze Time Wizard? It does not. Okay. What? So here I wasn't sure that Time Wizard could actually beat that face down, so I chose to attack with Dark Assailant instead. That's fine. Like, the deck is gonna get more consistent as we move on. So yeah, that is another thing that just happened is Guardian Star advantage. Which is a bit complicated, but I'll try to explain. So, again, not very Yu-Gi-Oh! Not very regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway. But Forbidden Memories have all the monsters given to Guardian Stars. And there are two distinct, like, effectiveness cycles of the Guardian Stars. And if you attack into a monster that is just down the chain, you get a 500 attack boost. Which is pretty nice and can make you win otherwise unwinnables. Definitely want another Keymaze. Let's get rid of Time Wizard and add Keymaze. I don't know. That should make the deck a little bit more consistent. Here we go. So, a very good early game fusion is a plant plus a female, which makes Queen of Autumn Leaves. 1800 attack. And it only takes two somewhat generic cards. And we can do it again. Plant plus female. Another very generic fusion is Rock plus female. Which we might be able to show off later. But right now I have a zombie and a warrior, which of course makes Zombie Warrior. That's right. Oof, that might actually survive, yeah. So it had Guardian Star advantage, which then meant that I didn't hit hard enough. And here it uses Guardian Star advantage to hit hard enough to hit over me. Alright, here we go. So, a female and a rock fuses to make Mystical Sand. Which is 2100 attack. And if you've been paying attention, 2100 is a very big number for early game compared to what our opponents are using. Let's see here. We're getting a lot of thunders. That's actually really good. So yeah, I might go grind just after this to get some dragons. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add anything. So yeah, if you played this before or seeing anyone play, you will know why I want thunders and dragons. It's of course a fusion. Specifically, it is like the strongest fusion you get access to until like very late game. Let's see here. Deciding here to fuse into Zombie Warrior instead of just placing Zombie Warrior. Because then I draw more cards, hopefully better cards. Not really. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to fuse a bunch of things, which are gonna fail. Placing the strongest of my monsters and keeping a rock so I can maybe make Mystical Sand next turn. But dumping a bunch of cards so I can draw more cards next turn. Is Nemrico considered female? Probably not. But I'll try. It is. Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes Forbidden Memories is a bit like fast and loose with that definition. But we did it. We beat the Villager Trio. Then we're allowed to go outside. So, a little cutscene. Okay, I just mashed through the cutscene. And then we're actually going back to grind because coming up is, I believe, a back-to-back, but more importantly, Zero, which is a bit difficult. So we turn to title. And on the title screen you can select free duel, and you get to duel anyone that you've already dueled. And I believe Simon can drop us some dragons. So we're going to fight Simon a couple of times. Let's see, do I have... Goddess of Third Eye is definitely female. Let's get rid of Skull Servant and add Goddess. So I'm hoping to get like a handful of dragons. I'm not impressed here. I'm just gonna dump. Very good. Clean up all the leaves. Very nice. And then one more turn and we be winning. Hashtag winning. Wonderful. You win. And I'm gonna fight Simon one more time. See here. Didn't get any dragons, so we might have to fight Simon a third time. I do need some dragons. Alright. Boom plus rock equals mystical sand. Maybe? The book worked. So I guess that's fine. I was actually just dumping the book, but I mean, if it works, it works. Okay, one more turn. And then we are done with this fight. And yeah, I'm gonna fight Simon one more time after this. Because I still have not gotten the dragons I want. So unless he drops like all the dragons right now. Let's have a look. Wait, double, G-Maze, Time Wizard, Shadow Spectre. Actually, some real good cards, just not dragons. But I'm gonna say that's it. It's fine. We can go back to grind later. Save the game. And back into the campaign. Right, back to the dual grounds to fight Jono 1 and then Zero 1. This is another back-to-back. I definitely saw Haniwa. Yeah, Mammoth. I don't feel like I have a lot of fire. Yeah, no, we haven't gotten fired yet. Alright. Like the Rico and those should definitely go, and let's get back to Queen's Double, P-Maze, and Haniwa. Oh yeah, I could have grinded for a long time then. I'm not gonna. Okay, let's see here. Jono 1 is actually not difficult. It's Zero that's the difficult one. Here you just pretty much just need to get through it. Ooh, that might not work. It did work. Okay, cool. I need to be a little less trigger happy. Yeah, like 300 defense, like come on, man. Actually, with 2 plants. Well. I'd get bamboozled. But, like, we still win, so no biggie. Though I don't have a single dragon to my name, so this may very well be extremely difficult. See here. Left arm of the Forbidden One. That's news. Yamato and Dragon Scroll. Yeah, just having one is definitely not consistent enough. I don't hate actually getting some spellcasters in, so I can make Ushi Oni. Let's see where beeth the stones. Patrick. And alright. We're trying this and then hopefully winning. But yeah, Zero first is definitely tricky. So alright, let's see here. I think I'll just start off with a Mystical Sand. Relatively strong, relatively safe. 2100. Alright, we win. Pretty sure. Alright. So plant plus a strong enough zombie should make Pumpkin the King of Ghosts. Yep. Alright, so here I'm not taking chances. I'm attacking with Mystical Sand. And then Pumpkin on the life points. But yeah, that is very much Zero breaking. 1500 defense is not a lot. I didn't really like anything in my hand there. Ryukishin, okay, we are more than good then. Oh, you're still setting defense. Yeah. A rock plus a spellcaster makes Ushi Oni 2150, which is another very strong attacker. Oh wait, yeah, Zero just completely bricked. I hyped him up for no reason. Well, there is a reason. If he doesn't break, it's considerably more difficult. But yay, we win. Cool. Alright. back to the palace for a cutscene. Alright, so this is Haishin, which technically you are able to defeat if your deck is strong enough, though it's a scripted loss. Even if you win, he just goes nah and fights you again. So we're just gonna lose and then move on. Yeah, if you want to see powerful cards, look no further than this. Cosmo Queen. Like, that's absolutely disgusting. I can't hit over a Cosmo Queen. Like, what do you think? Skull Knight, 3150. Cosmo Queen, 3400. That's ridiculously powerful. I'm gonna do the funny and just suicide into one of them. I lose on my terms. Yeah, you're meant to lose this. Now, we could have spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours grinding just to win. But I won't. Let's just move on with the story. Now, what I'm going to do in the story is, because we're able to save in between every single fight, I'm just going to do that. Save between every single fight. And then when we lose, it's not a matter of if, but when we lose, we go back to grinding at wherever we made it. Like, if we're lucky, we are gonna make it to, Pegasus. But yeah, we'll see. Also, kind of banger soundtrack. So yeah, you get to save between every single duelist here. First up, Rex. Okay, we're starting to get some fire monsters. Could certainly add those. Pivot. Might want to add a Curtain of the Darkness instead of Zombie Warrior, and a Lucky Trinket instead of Fire Reaper. Just a little bit more consistency. Gives me more outs to make Ushi Oni. Speaking of, Ushi Oni. Plus rock equals mystical sand. So yeah, I'm gonna save in between each fight, but I don't expect to lose until like at earliest Yami Bakura. Plan plus high zombie is pumpkin. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna lose until at the earliest Yami Bakura. But I'm still gonna save in between each battle. That is kinda garbage. Maybe? Yeah, I didn't think so. Also, do some math like ever. Look at your opponent's life points and see that you didn't really need to fuse anything there. Damn, that's a skill issue on my part. Tomosaurus. Vivo Underwood. Underwear? Underwood. We got Wasteland as well. See here. Anything actually worth adding? Got Dragon Zombie, so we're like closer to having some dragons. I don't think I'm gonna add Dragon Zombie just for that. Yeah, and I've like removed all my thunders. Later, maybe. Let's... Queen of all the leaves. Good start, good start. Could also have made pumpkin with that plant. The spellcaster plus rock is Ushi Oni, which is more. So yeah, I have a bunch of women, a bunch of rocks, a bunch of plants, and zombies. And spellcasters. So like I can make things. That should make pumpkin. Yeah. Not quite sure where the limit is between making pumpkin versus not making pumpkin. And that's the last turn. Actually looking at my opponent's life points for once in my goddamn life. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We get at least a Fiend Kraken. Alright, we get to save the game again. Always save. Right, there's no reason not to save unless you want to do it just to do it, you know. Ancient Sorcerer seems good. I might want to add Ancient Sorcerer. And of course more clans. Blackland Fire Dragon. Nice, we're starting to get dragons. And Wasteland. Okay, okay. I think adding Ancient Sorcerer is okay. Gonna get rid of Shadow Controls the Dark, and then add in Ancient Sorcerer. I think that's all she wrote. Alright. Classic woman plus rock equals mystical stand. Let's see here. We actually do have a spellcaster, so we can make Ushioni. I'm sorry, what now? That was supposed to make Ushioni. Alright, Lucky Trinket, you are getting fuck out of here. Actual scam. Got instant advantage, that's good. Means I deal some more damage. Damn. Alright, this actually makes Ushioni. That's pretty good defense actually. It's not enough, but it's pretty good. Alright. GG. Crawling Dragon 1-2. Okay, we're starting to get dragons. I like it. Okay. Bandit Keep. Yeah, Lucky Trinket, you did not work as I thought you would. Yeah, no thanks to that. What did we get? Darkfire Dragon. Pretty good. Falling Dragon, yeah, number 2. Okay, we might be able to pivot a little bit into THD. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the zombies. And those. And the plants. Add in all the dragons. Add in Time Wizard. I might remove some of the others. Just because Time Wizard is that good. With dragons as well. So did I Dragon Zombie? Yeah. Let's see here, Crawling Dragon. Don't think Lil D counts as a dragon. And of course, some of my electric monsters. Anyway, I think I can add in another electric monster. Let's be sure we'll. Don't need soaking. Alright. So now we might be able to make twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Yes. So a dragon plus a thunder makes Thunder Dragon, and then another thunder or dragon makes twin-headed Thunder Dragon. 2800. How about that? So we went from 2100 or 2150 to 2800. Huge boost. Alright, Rock plus Woman makes Mystical Sand. And this kind of garbage. Gonna drop those. I do not expect Saki to survive, but that's okay. Don't really need anything. Looking at the remaining life points. Two-headed King Rex is pretty good. It's another dragon. Very powerful. The snake hair. Okay. Sorry for that delay. You know the rules, and so do I. We save the game. And we move on. Is it cutscene time? It might be cutscene time. It is cutscene time. Shoddy time. God, so much text. Why are these cutscenes unskippable? Somebody made a mod where you can skip the cutscenes. Sheesh! Alright, we get the plot MacGuffin. Awesome. Alright, shoddy time. Let's have a look here. Right arm of the Forbidden One. Snake hair. Another female type. Which is pretty cool, I guess. I don't hate the idea of adding right arm. Who needs Darkhold anyway? That's what she said. What? Alright. Classic start, woman plus work equals mystical sand. And then just all the spellcasters ever. Alright, let's see if I know how to do this. That might make Dark Witch. Dark Elf. Pretty good, 2000 attack. Yeah, I do not know every single fusion by heart, but I have like a vague idea of some fusions. Alright, Time Wizard plus a dragon. Specifically, makes 1000 dragon. 2400 attack, which is pretty strong. Not gonna NGL. And that's why I will like have the time with it, because it works as a spellcaster for Ushi and it also works as a fusion with dragons. Why did that not? I'm so confused why sometimes I can't make Ushi. I don't get it. But we won. I mean, you're really supposed to win it, shot. Get Penguin Knight. Okay, sure. I believe Yami Bakura is coming up. So this is where I said is probable that I lose. It's like the first probable time for me to lose. Yeah, Bakura. Let's see, did we get anything interesting? Seed Angel is a little bit interesting. No, not really. I'm not gonna add anything. So the reason I say I might lose to Bakura is he plays super defensively. First duelist that I'm aware of that have Labyrinth Wall, which I just straight up can't hit over. So that might be it. Just unfortunate. Rock plus Spellcaster should make Ushi. Yeah. Okay, Mystical Oath. I should win then. Unless he top decks something. That's good, that's good. Dragon plus Thunder plus another dragon makes twin-headed. Just in case you top deck some bullshit. Very good, very good. I should be winning. Keyword should. Attack with the big stick. Very good. We get to move on. That's a relief. We're not out of the gutter yet. We just don't have to worry about Bakura. Save the game. It's like super important to save the game. Pegasus. Most likely going to absolutely kick my butt. We got Umi. I'm definitely subbing that in. And that's the only thing we're subbing in, but we're definitely subbing it in. Getting rid of right arm. So sub in Umi. Umi boosts Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. So like super important to have that. Perfect. Starting off with Lucioni is like pretty good bet. Though he can just drop like some bullshit. He didn't. Okay. That's very good. Alright, a dragon plus time wizard makes 1000 dragon, 2400. Pretty good, pretty strong. And I get Guardian Star. Dice Armadillo, that's weak for Pegasus. Okay. We're probably clearing then. Yeah, like you need to top it something. Alright, this should work. Dark Mystical, damn. Okay. Yamatron. Okay. Well, we get to see an attack at least. That's the thing, I thought I would make Dark Elf, but I made Mystical Elf, so... Clearly I fudged something up. But that's okay. Because we win. Which is incredibly good. Pegasus is gonna be one of the grind targets. Dragon Piper. It's not actually a dragon. Just says dragon in the name. Alright, Ishizu is up next. Oh, we actually got a dragon. That's good. And another Blackland Fire Dragon, that's really good. Baby Dragon, ooh. Good shit. Okay, let's see here. Get rid of Forest. And pulling in. Should be good. Add that dragon. Add that dragon. Add that dragon. Guess I'm one short of something. Oh, we have an Ancient Sorcerer, that's probably a good thing to add. Probably. Alright, Ishizu. Okay, that's a bit of a shit start, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna dump. Put into defense mode and then see what's awaiting me. I kept my 2 dragons in hand because I'm most likely gonna need twin-headed. I don't get twin-headed. So the next best thing is Stone D. Okay, I'm gonna dump 2. Keep 2 just so I can Do I get Guardian Star advantage? I do not. That we set into defense. There we go. I got a Thunder Monster, so now I can make THDD. THDD, by the way, being Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. I had Roaring Ocean Snake, and because they put it into defense, I can actually attack over with Stone D. Very nice. Alright, let's see here. Stonepulse Spellcaster does not equal Lucioni. You should get out of my deck then. 30,000 here, right? So. Goddamn Ishizu with the defensive monsters. Play chopping Roaring Ocean Snake. Fuse into Dark Witch, not bad, not bad. And then kill Roaring Ocean Snake. Schnick. But you're just not attacking with that. Gosh darn. Well, Thousand Dragon just for the memes. THD should be able to just murder anything. Very good. And then Thousand Dragon for the win. Okay, we actually made it to Zero. That's huge. I did not think I would make it to Zero, but I will not complain. Alright, let's have a look. Kaiba. Alright, it's Kaiba then. Blackline Fire Dragon is definitely giving in. And anything else? Well, bunch of dragons and Umi. Ooh, good. And widespread. Are you? Oh, whoo! I'm huge. So I'm being a little bit over the top here. So I definitely want Umi, I definitely want Widespread Women. I definitely want like all the dragons that I just got. And then I still need things. So let's see here. All my dragons are in. What about Thunders? All of my Thunders are in as well. It's pretty good. Rocks, yeah. Then I think we can add back some women. Key Mace. And Dancing Elf. And Goddess with Third Eye. And let's see what else. Let's just see. What do I have with a lot of attack? I don't hate adding snake hair, actually. It's not bad. Yeah, Widespread Ruin. Just getting that is insane. That's like the best trap card. Alright. So, Dragon plus Stone makes Stone D, plus Thunder makes Twin-Headed. The way Twin-Headed actually works is if you have a dragon with 1600 or more attack, and then you add a Thunder, you get Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. The exception there is if the dragon with 1600 is Thunder Dragon itself, then you can also add a dragon. Yeah, I have Time Wizard, so just Last the Dragon. Labyrinth. Ooh. Okay. So I need a Twin-Headed in the other Guardian Star. Oh shit. Yeah, that's dump everything. Panic dump and set everything to defense. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I didn't expect to win against this, but two Blue Eyes. Oh, dicks. Yeah, I'm losing this. Oh damn. I also didn't add in Dark Hole to account for this. I could have used Dark Hole. Very much so. Oof. Yeah, okay, that's GG, unfortunately. I knew I was gonna lose, just let it happen. So let's show the defeat screen. Kaiba wins, obviously. So, Friedel. first duelist we're going after is, I believe, Villager 2. Let's see here. Thing I want is Fake Trap. Just making sure that Shizu actually have that better. Villager 1 is the one to go for. Okay. Because I want to get it from a BCD. I don't think I can S-Tech yet. So, Villager 1. We need to get BCD ranks in order to hopefully get Fake Trap. And then we can use Fake Trap to get Widespread Ruin more easily. Alright. So to get BCD, you need to do some fusions. Like, it shouldn't be too difficult to get BCD rank. That should work. That does not. Okay. That's okay. Activating Umi is super good. That gets us closer to tech ranks. Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into tech ranks. Things like playing magic cards, fusing, numbers of turns spent, numbers of cards remaining in your deck, traps activated, things like that. Does that work? That does not work. Okay. Effective attacks as well. So we're not getting effective attacks here. Just giving it one more turn so I am more sure. Yeah, one more fusion, one more turns. That seems good. That should be a BCD. Hopefully. Yep. Wonderful. Hasbati said that's not the one we were going for, but we're subbing it in. Widespread and House, and honestly I should sub in some more field spells. Just because it makes it easier to use a spell card. Which makes BCD easier. Alright, Woman plus Rock. Fusion. Mystical Sand. Could have actually activated Soaking first, that might have been better. Thunder plus Dragon plus Thunder equals Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Alright. Using Soaking. Super good. Honestly, use Force. Sure, why not? Seems fine. And do a little triple fuse. That should be a BCD. So I was too good. So maybe just run it back. I know I didn't get anything I needed, so I'll just bring it back. Firewall. Also, getting a trap card immediately. Super. Just made a bunch of fusions. Well, that wasn't even a trap, they said. If it was a very weak trap anyway. And it wasn't. Okay. Setting the trap is not enough. I need them to activate it as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Dragon Zombie face up defense. And hopefully that'll get him to attack. Which triggers my trap. Very good. So that's definitely a BCD. Just be sure. Try to fuse one more thing. But yeah, that should be all of them. Just a little more. And then we're moving on to the next grinding target. The ACD. Wonderful. I'll do one more. Book of Secret Arts. That's Elf Slide. Okay, okay. It's not really an equip I wanted. Alright. Nothing too interesting. Perfect. Activating my trap. Triple fusion. Generally better than a double. Because you get more fuse points towards tech. Which is great. Then I'm going to activate a magic card as well. Does that make Ushi Uno? No, it does not make Ushi Uno. Okay. That's alright. Obviously, this will work. But next time, if it starts dragging. I'm not gonna grind on Filter 1 any more than this, I don't think. Just Final Fusion and moving on. Okay. Next up, I believe is Ishizu. See here. Drops on the BCD. You can get Dragon Treasure, which is pretty good, and Umi. Yeah, that's definitely something. And also Widespread. Yeah, huge grinding target on the BCD. On SA, Tech, slightly higher chance of Elf Slide. Dragon Treasure doing me. So yeah, just go for BCD or SA Tech versus Ishizu. Now let's see, did we get anything? Got Moyan Curry, which is a bit silly, don't think we need that. Alright. Just keeping the current set then. I highly doubt that she will attack into a house of Ethereal trade. But I will try it. Harvest Factors. So she didn't. That's okay. Dragon plus Stone makes Stone D plus Thunder makes Trinity Thunderblade. Dragon plus Stone plus Time Wizard. Huge. Getting attacked into is pretty good, because then we get effective attacks, which is another way towards attack. And I can activate Umi, which is good. That's a spell activated. That should be good enough for BCD. Max Stone D, Max THD D. And that should be good. I know I didn't activate a trap, but I did other things. So it should be good. That should be a BCD. Yep. And we actually get more dragons. It's fun. Alright, what we got? Elf Slide. It's nothing we want to see. I will sub in a baby dragon. Instead of the patient sorcerer. And then we go again. Here we go again. Stone plus Dragon plus Thunder. Twin Head. Activate Umi to activate a spell card. That's very good. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's just gonna be another THD. I'm gonna attack here, but I might want to chill a little bit. Does this work? I don't know. Celtic Guardian. That does work. Cool. That's encrypt. And leaving that in defense should bait an attack. Very good. So then I can get an effective attack in. Alright, stone plus D plus that. It's like a whole bunch of fusions. That should be good enough for BCD. Hopefully. See, I would rather get a C rank than I would suddenly get an A rank if I hadn't done enough. I would rather do too much, basically. No, I don't think I need more dragons currently. So I'm leaving it be. If I get Widespread, we're adding it. If we get Dragon Treasure, I don't believe for a goddamn second that House of Adhesive Tape will stay. Yeah, Harvest Fest does it. That's good. Twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Wow, you've never seen that one before. Playing Umi and throwing away the others, because that. Yeah, I probably should attack. Does that fuse? That does fuse. Okay. I think I'll leave you in defense mode. Try to bait an attack out. I deal so much damage. It's insane. Does it bait? It does bait. Barely, but it did. That's good. Just a whole bunch of thunders. Okay. That makes something? Huh. The Immortal Thunder. Sure. Do I think I need anything else? I don't think so. That should be a B rank. B? C, even better. I'm playing more safe than I thought I did. That's good. Let's have a look here. More dragons, but nothing of interest. Yeah, welcome to the grind. You know what? I will start Umi. Then I'm gonna get a direct hit I'm not. Wow. Okay. I don't need house. Trap? No trap? Okay. It's an equip. Okay. Hyper Dragon, pretty strong. But consider this. Boom, 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 boom. 4-part fusion into Twin-Headed Thunderdragon. Could I have done that better? Absolutely. I'm doing this way specifically to get more fusions on the table. The reason I know that she's playing an equip there, by the way, is that she checks it, hovers over it. If it was a trap, she wouldn't hover over it. 30,000 year white toe, okay. I can bait an attack, very good. That triggers the trap, and that's definitely enough to win. Goodness me. Yeah, that's the D rank. That's actually way overkill. Alright. What did we get this time? Some more dragons. Wasteland. Don't need that. Okay. Not terrible. Definitely not terrible. Him fusing into Stone Tea twice, both to get a lot of fusions, but also to dump. I'm leaving it in attack mode to see if she can attack over it. I'll let her do it, because that means I can get an effective attack next turn. Just pretty strong. Also, that did make the assumption that I could get twin-headed, but I've been getting those pretty consistently, so I should be fine. Keyword should, of course, but you know. Just activate anything. It's good. That should be more than enough. So now we just wait. Hopefully. Mystical Sand. It's like okay, I guess. Ooh, that's low. You haven't topped it, shit. Damn, okay. Surely this makes Hushioni. Does not. That's okay. I get some further. Further? I hardly know her. Ha 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 ha. Fire Threat. Yeah, that's a weak monster for the Shizu to play. Just gonna activate Umi and then win. GG. Petite Dragon and a C rank. Alright. Unomast. You. So what we're grinding for is Dragon Treasure and what's his face? Widespread Ruin. That's the thing. Alright, let's see here. Classic THGD. Does that work? Might. It didn't. That's okay. Then we can bait. So I can get some life loss, and I can get an effective attack, which is pretty good. That didn't bait. That's interesting. Okay. Stone the. Then don't make Mystical Sand, just make THGG. You could also have made Mystical Sand, but then what are you doing with Mystical Sand? Also, if you can't take over 1300, that's a bit pathetic. Okay, there we go. Collusion. Deal some damage, very nice. Just gonna double fuse here. And then stop. I should be good, I'm just being very careful with this. Activate, and then I'm definitely good. It's probably C rank actually. That's okay. That's only a B rank, so I was right to play like I did. More Wasteland Guard. Damn. Nothing of interest. Try again. Alright. Are you going to blow it away with Feather Duster? Yes, you are. Classic. Alright, 1000 Dragon. Ooh, you're actually attacking. That's fun. That's actually fun. Not even scam. Here comes THTD. Which attacks over, giving me an effective attack. That's super good. Alright, set Widespread Ruin. Attack. Then set a weak ass monster to bait an attack, which then activates Widespread Ruin, giving me a trap activate. Stone D and Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. And with the trap activation, I'm definitely good to get my VCD. Awesome. Yamadano Dragonstone. Oh yeah, and what else? Wasteland. Widespread Ruin, there we go. So I'm immediately kicking out. Where are you at, bro? House of Adhesive Tape to add Widespread Ruin instead. Much better. I would love to get another Widespread. And then I think we're done with the season. I would have liked Dragon Treasure, but you can probably grind that somewhere else. Alright, setting Widespread Ruin. She's probably gonna Feather Dust it. She did not Feather Dust it. Wonderful. That's an instant trap. Very good. Very good. And then Dragon plus Stone plus Thunder makes Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, which we can attack with. Yeah, if you get a trap activation, it's basically free. Still want to fuse quite a bit. Maybe use some magic. Can I just do that? I can. Perfect. Yeah, using an equip card is another way to get some more points. Dragon plus Thunder plus Dragon is of course Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. I'm going to just set that into defense mode to hopefully bait. There we go. Got baited. And then activate a magic card just to be sure. Better safe than sorry, you know. Not like impressed with that. See here. If I want, say, Umi, which is probably definitely something I want. Then we want a BCD Pegasus or SA Pegasus. Okay, what's Pegasus giving in the BCD rank? Dragon Treasure as well. Also at 32, so just better because you can get Umi as well. Okay, I don't hate that. And as a trap hole as well. Okay, let's grind a little bit BCD on Pegasus then. I don't think I can A-tech him. Not yet. Maybe. Hopeful. So here's a few we haven't seen yet. Curse of Dragon. It's not very strong, but it's a 3-card fusion. It's actually enough to get him into defense mode, which is cool. Anyway, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Umi, we love it. I've already activated a trap, I should be good. Do a little bit more fusions, just to be safe. I think what I'll do is actually that. Pay an attack so I can get an effective attack. And give myself one more turn so I can fuse more. Just to be sure. Stone plus D plus Thunder. Very good. That should be BCD. It's obviously not A-Tech. But B rank, I would imagine. No, that's BCD. That's what I wanted. Pegasus. Immediately 2 Dragon Treasures. I already... As a trap hole, okay. It's not bad. It's definitely usable. Okay, well, I'm subbing in those, definitely. Let's see here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, definitely. And get rid of not the dragon. Add in the dragon again. Well, a dragon anyway. And that as a trap hole. Very good. Right, so this might actually be the final thing we're grinding for now. Should be powerful enough for Kyber. Harvest Feathers, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I would love to get Umi. Like, another copy of Umi. Okay, Crimson Sunbird, that's gonna hit a bit hard, but that's okay. Dragons, time wizard. This might hit over Crimson Sunbird. Yeah. Barely, but that's all you need. All you need is barely. Gonna set another widespread. Try it. Croak up and caca. Yeah. And then what you do is you fuse and then put it on some garbage. So you get the fusion points. And you get to beta attack into the widespread room. Perfect. And we can do this. Fuse into a Mystical Sand. And attack. Keeping Dancing Elf in defense because I've taken enough damage. But I wouldn't mind getting an effective attack in. Then Twin and Thunder Dragon plus Crypt is just big tech points. Perfect. And we finish off the fight. Very nice. D-Tech. Such a good thing. But I'm gonna go back to the campaign. Save the game. Obviously, we've done a lot of grinding. Please save. And back into the campaign. And save once more. just because I'm paranoid. We should definitely be able to beat Kyber here. So I don't need forwards or soaking. Don't mind another couple of acid travels on a solo hero. That's pretty good. Alright, so it's important to put Twin Hunter Thunderblade in the secondary Guardian stuff. I think. Well, no, Moon loses to Sun. I'm putting it at Pluto, so I don't lose to a Blue Eyes. And then I'm putting another one in Moon, I think is the play. Yeah. That's a war. It is a war, yeah. I was like pretty sure. Okay. Kill the Guardian. Kind of garbage. But that's okay. Just put you in defense mode and get the turn to Kyber. Activate Umi, and now we're on top. So now I have enough to attack over Labyrinth Wall. And now we just win. Flame Sword. Alright, very good. Alright, so this is going to be the final duel of the stream. We managed to go through the tournament, which is pretty good. I'm going to grind some good cards. I'm overall pretty happy with this. And that's Kyber down. So cutscene, and then we're going to afterwards save the game and then end stream. Alright. So I believe if you go here, we get shown to the new dual times. Yeah. Do you like dueling? Sure. Alright, we're dueling those two, and then we're saving the game. I did Cabin drop anything special. Goblet fan the Huh! No, didn't will drop anything. Alright. Yeah. You're getting 2 more duels before I leave. Oh, a 3-hand. That's cool. Unfortunately, it's just gonna get as a trap hold. Bye bye. Lamau. Anyway, like that, like that, like that, like that. Then one more turn, and we shall be declared the winner. I don't care about Villager 1 and Villager 2. Yeah. Jono as well. And then we actually stop. Promise, promise, promise. Alright, Seems good. Now, hopefully going to be able to save the game. Hopefully. Save the game. Wonderful. Alright, that's it. I'm done with today's stream. I'm gonna stream either tomorrow or Saturday. Fields of Mystery 1.0 has dropped, so I wanna stream that. But yeah, this will continue at some point. But yeah, for now, that's all I have. So thanks for watching.